Welcome back to a beer and review as I continue on with the Terrapin IPA Survival Kit beer review series. This is number 2, Hi-5 IPA. Again, this is Terrapin Beer Co. coming out of Athens, Georgia. Like a memorable adventure along US Route 101, Hi-5 California-style IPA leads you down a road of pure adrenaline and beauty, capturing the majestic flavor of citrusy hops that roll off your tongue like a white cap of an ocean wave. This scenic wonder will keep you in awe, sip after sip, hopped up high. This IPA features 5 tropical orange and citrusy aromatic and flavorful hops, a medium body with biscuit and caramel notes that bring balance to the beer. This guy is 5.9 ABV, coming in at 80 IBUs. Onto it, Terrapin's Hi-5 IPA, California style India Pale Ale. I do get some of the citrus notes. Hop, of course, since it's an IPA. And I do get a little bit of the tropical fruitness of it as well. So as far as aroma goes, I'm going to have to go and give this 9. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 12. I think that's a fair score for this aroma. It almost is identical to the last beer. Golden color, maybe a hint more on the light golden straw type of color. Pure white head. So appearance, I'm just going to have to give it a 2 out of 3. It looks really good, but I think it's very, very similar to the last beer. Alright, on to my favorite part, the flavor. It's bitter. 80 IBUs. They're not lying about that. Yeah, so the hop hits you first, then you get a bit of the citrus. It hits you, the citrus almost ramps up as you swallow it down, and it's almost completely gone. It kind of almost ramps up a little bit more, and then it dissipates down into that bitter zone that you get with the IPA on the follow-through. There also is a note of the tropicalness as well in this. It's almost following the same lines as the citrus, but it's falling off a little bit quicker than the citrus, and then you're left with citrus, and then you're left with the bitterness. So on flavor, I'm going to give this a 12 out of 20. Hopsecutioner, I gave a 13. I think this is just a little below that, but they're almost on the same scale. I'm just not a big fan of the subtle tropical flavor coming in with that citrus. For some reason, it's not quite hitting me the way maybe it should be, so I'm going to give it a little bit less. I think the Hopsecutioner was just a little bit better with that flavor because it was just straight up IPA, where sometimes when you do with these tropical additions with the citrus, sometimes you can throw it off a little bit, and I think this is just throwing it off just a hair for me, so that's why I'm going to give it a 12. On to Mouthfeel. It's really nothing different compared to the Hopsecutioner. It has a general IPA feel in the mouth, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and give that the same score I gave the Hopsecutioner, which is a 3 out of 5 on mouthfeel. Overall, what should I rate this one out of 10? I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10, and the reason for that is because of the flavor in it. It's not really doing it for me. That tropical citrus combination with the IPA, it's kind of a losing battle, but you know what? That's kind of the way shit falls when this is all subjected to personal taste. So, yeah, 5 out of 10. If you're a big fan of IPA, if you're a big fan of the citrus tropicalness, I mean, this would probably be rating way higher for you if you were a fan of that. Alright, that gives us a score of 31 out of 50. Pretty damn good score for this beer. You know, it's scoring a little bit lower than Hopsecutioner. I think that's justified. The Hopsecutioner is straight up IPA, no additional tropical or citrus notes. This does have that, and it's not really doing it for me. It's still pretty damn good, though. I would say if you're a fan of that citrus tropical note, this is probably going to be right up your alley. Like I said earlier, go ahead and give it a try if you can get a hold of it. Well, you know, give it a try. If you have, let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. Let me know of any good beers I should try. I'm always on the lookout for something good. It has to be good, though. Please don't recommend anything that's bad. I don't want to review a Bud Light anytime soon. But anyway, like, share, subscribe to this channel if you want. But be sure to come back next time for another beer and review. And until then, cheers.